Uh-oh. See, fucking up already. Got too much going on. Good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you are in the world. I am Spencer of Grow Like Nature, and today, or tonight rather, I'm going to transplant some medicinal seedlings, incorporate a little bit of soul and science. I just like to get my incense going, set the vibes. The scene is a little different today because I am not outside in the yard. I am in the Grow Like Nature garden room, the Grow Like Nature indoor headquarters, aka my living room. So today what we are going to do is I'm taking you from seedling start trays like these to the 3.5-inch or the 4-inch square pots like these. The reason for that being is that these herbs now need to go into their first big home. I'm starting them inside. Why? Because we're going into our cool and cold season of the year. So herbs, for whatever reason, once they get going, they grow forever. They come back. But maybe that's why they take so long to start. For example, these ashwagandha seeds I started in September, and you see how small they still are, and it is November 24th. So I started these about 2 months ago. Today, we are going to level up some seriously magical plants. I'm transplanting seedlings into these square 3.5-inch or 4-inch pots using organic mixes that nourish like nature. If you're growing herbs for healing, this is your moment. So, some things that I have that I'm going to show you. Of course, we're using Grow Like Nature dry ingredients. I thought I put my phone on Do Not Disturb. I did. But they're still coming through. Whatever. Anyway, so of course, I've got my Grow Like Nature dry ingredients formulated by me. I am going to be using some Builder soil, freeze-dried coconut to make coconut water. This is very important and beneficial for root growth. And I'm also going to use some Kiaha extract, which is Kiaha is a saponin. Saponins, they'll make the water soapy or foamy. And what that does is increase the soil tension, and it makes it easier for the soil to absorb the water. So without the bubbles, and you'll see it when we go into it, but without the bubbles, the water will just run through the pot. Since these are new plants, I want the soil to absorb all of that water. So that's what we're going to do. I've got my trusty handheld chapin. This is, I believe this is half a gallon. And also I've got my pocket trowel, measuring spoons, and then I've also got a marker and some plant tags. So what we are going to plant today and transplant are ashwagandha. I've got some Roman chamomile. And then I have, and they look bad, but I'll bring them back. I've got some Motherwort and Mugwort, and you can see these have taken off. They're looking pretty bad, but I just wanted to let you all see them. Once I plant them, I am going to go ahead and clip off the yellowing leaves, and I'll probably clip these down till about halfway, clip these flower buds off of them so that way it'll grow more so as a bush and encourage more sprouts, because again, I'm in Atlanta, Georgia, zone 8A. We're going into the cool season, and I want to get these plants good and healthy and going. So by the time spring comes, I can go ahead and put them out and they will thrive outside. So we're doing ashwagandha, mugwort, motherwort, and Roman chamomile. I will be stopping periodically to take a couple drinks of water. Please bear with me. I just had some oral surgery on Friday. Pretty much have to get a whole new mouth, but thank God for insurance. So I got all the teeth at the top on my side, my molars, those are all gone. And yeah, I've been dealing with that this weekend. So that's been a big ego hit. But you know, we're here and we're doing this, and I'm with my plants, which make me feel happy, give me love. So what we're going to be doing today is, I've showed you my tools. A little mini tip: when you are transplanting seedlings, it's good to let the seedlings dry out just a little bit before transplanting, because the roots are a lot easier to deal with and handle when the soil isn't soupy, soggy, or wet. So first things first, what I'm going to do is prepare the 3.5-inch squares that we have here. I am going to prepare these so that we're just going to fill them with soil. And the soil that we're going to use is just a Grow Like Nature super soil mix. You can mix this yourself. What I use is Kellogg's bag soil. I use black cow manure, uh, Kellogg's bag soil, black cow manure, Grow Like Nature, dry veg and flower nutrients, which is right here. Some worm castings. Those are the worm castings. I've been making worm castings for 3 years now, starting on 2022. So I stopped buying those. But yeah, in the soil, it is Kellogg's bag soil, some regular just plain topsoil, black cow manure, and Grow Like Nature fertilizers. And again, what we're doing is we are taking the plants from their seedling trays, moving them into these larger trays so they can move into their first big home. And from here, they might go to a larger pot after this, depends on how well they grow and how well they do throughout these cool months. And come the spring, when the last frost has left, came and gone, I will transplant these outside. But right now, I'm just going to fill these up with some of this Grow Like Nature soil. And like I said earlier, this soil is already rich in organic matter. This soil is already rich in organic matter. And this actually makes my job a lot easier, having my soil already mixed up. Just one less thing. It's just one less thing that I really have to do. And as we know, the 3 keys to gardening success are setup, timing, and consistency. setup, being prepared, making sure your plants have a healthy environment and they'll have the nutrients that they need. And the way I set up my soil is the same way the soil is set up in Mother Nature. It acts as a buffet, and the plants are able to pull the nutrients that they need when they need it, along with other micro nutrients like magnesium, iron, calcium, pretty much all the good things that we need to keep us healthy. So we'll do that. So step one is taken care of. I have filled up my filled up the trays where everything has to go. So we're going to get that going now. And the first plant that I am going to start with is chamomile, Roman chamomile, aka the soother. What is chamomile's medicinal use? It calms anxiety, supports digestion. It's a gentle sleep aid, and it's a hug in a teacup. Just a couple tips. Got to handle it gently because the stems are delicate. And then you have to go deeper than the cotyledons, the beginning leaves, which we've already done because it started as a seed. And the deeper you go, the stronger the roots will be. Has anybody ever tried fresh chamomile flowers? They're actually very sweet and tasty. Fresh chamomile tea tastes totally different than the chamomile tea that you get at the grocery store. So I encourage everyone here, grow your own chamomile tea. Just grow your own. Just grow your own. And that's going to be their new temporary home over there in the seedling station. So got the chamomile. And actually, before I even start watering anything, let me go ahead and add a little bit of Kiyaha extract and a little bit of horticultural coconut from Builder Soil. Shout outs to those guys. They do a lot of good work. The benefits of this freeze-dried coconut is it turns the water into coconut water and it aids in soil structure, water retention, and root development. So actually I need to re-up, but I'm just going to use about a quarter teaspoon here. That's all that's really needed. There we go. And that's what it looks like. This looks like sugar. It's dried coconut. And we're just going to drop it. Like so. And I'm going to use the same amount for the Kiyaha extract. Now, if you get this and you leave it open, it will cake up and harden, but just break it up and it'll break right back down quite easily. At least I thought it would. Yes, it does. There we go. That's that right there. All right, so I'm done with these two. and just shake it up. And we'll let that rest. And then I will water my plants in as I get them set up. So again, welcome to everyone this Sunday evening. I am Spencer in Atlanta, Georgia, Zone 8A, representing Grow Like Nature. What is Grow Like Nature? Is a garden consulting company where we teach people how to grow fruits, vegetables, medicinal, and culinary herbs using natural, sustainable, organic farming practices and ingredients. And today we are transplanting some of my magical medicinal plants from seedling trays to their starter homes. That's what we'll call it. We're transplanting them to their starter homes. So, okay, you can see. All right, so we're going to start first with the chamomile. And again, chamomile, it calms anxiety, supports digestion, gentle sleep aid. It's a hug in a teacup. There we go. See, we got nice, healthy roots. And we're going to put this into its permanent home. Well, not even its permanent home. Its permanent home is going to be the Grow Like Nature garden. We're putting it in its starter home. And just like that, that chamomile is planted. And we're going to do the same thing for 2 more of them. And the reason that they're looking a little unhealthy, looking a little brown, is just because they've been in here, honestly, a little too long. And they are a little overcrowded because there are several chamomile plants in here, but they will do fine. And we'll break them up as they get older. So I'm just going to make a little and again, you can see the nice root development. And there we go. And we got one more chamomile plant. And after you transplant them, don't expect them to just take off right away. Like, I should start seeing new growth in a few days. And then I got another. Oh, yeah. So I thought I had 3. Well, it looks like I've got, this one is in there good too. There we go. Got a whole one with no root ball. So I'm going to put one of them on this side. And I'll put another one. On this side. And I'm going to label them, but as long as I have one of the plants labeled, that's all that really matters to me. So we got chamomile taken care of. Oh, wow. Looks like this echinacea started. One of the echinaceas actually did pop. I didn't know it. Why is it dripping like that? Just having a little technical difficulty. That happens sometimes. There we go. Much better. There we go. And you can see how the water is starting to sud up or bubble up. That's the sapin, the kiyaha. And that soapiness is going to stick to the soil and is going to prevent the water from running straight out of this pot and into the tray, and will allow the soil to absorb the water, making the nutrients active, or activating the nutrients rather. Has anybody ever tried fresh chamomile flowers? If so, what do they smell like to you? To me, they kind of smell like apples, very sweet. So the chamomile is done. Next, we're going to do the ashwagandha. And ashwagandha, we can nickname that the stress shield. Why do we call it the stress shield? Because it's a powerful adaptogen. It balances stress hormones, boosts immunity, and supports stamina. Ashwagandha, you have to pot it deep because it loves to get root bound early for strength. Think of it as a desert native. It likes dry soil once it gets established. And the reason that I like herbs and I like growing them is because they just grow like that. Mother Nature gives us everything we need, including medicine. And the plants that we consider to be weeds or grow like weeds generally is medicine. And what does that mean? That means Mother Nature wants us to use plants as medicine. Mother Nature gives us access to all the plants in the world. We have dominion over our kingdoms. I might plant this one a little deeper, actually. There we go. Well, this one looks like we have two, but we're going to keep them in one pot together. Not a huge root ball. So I'm taking them out really just in time. And there, ashwagandha is planted. We are going to water her in. And we want to get the pots nice and wet to activate all the ingredients. And that way the roots will grow. And when we have bigger plant roots, we get bigger plants. Bigger plants, the more I can harvest to heal myself and my community. And there's ashwagandha. And it looks like I need two more pots for the mugwort and motherwort. So next, we're going to transplant the motherwort. Motherwort is going to be on your left side. This is the motherwort here. So it's a couple plants in each one. I'm not going to separate them like that just yet. I'm going to put them all into one, and I might separate them a little later. But that's motherwort on this side, and then last, we'll get to the mugwort. So, motherwort, it's also known as the heart helper. Its medicinal uses: it's a heart tonic, relieves anxiety, and supports menstruation. It's bitter but brilliant. It shoots fast. It doesn't like soggy soil. Or herbalists call this the lion-hearted herb, and we all could use a little strength these days. So yeah, motherwort, another good herb to have. Now this one might be a little root bound because it is a quick grower and it's been in here. I planted these seeds September. 24th, on my grandmother's birthday. Shout out to Granny Gran. May she rest in heaven. And yep, look how big this root ball is. So I don't even know how we're about to do this. These should probably go in larger containers. Yep, like this. These motherworts and mugworts are going to have to get transplanted again soon. Probably in like another month. I don't like to do that often, but we've got the whole cool and cold weather season to get them ready to go outside. And one thing about plants is they just want to grow. So they're going to grow in the worst conditions and definitely going to grow in the best conditions. But those roots are nice, white, and healthy. Yes, they are. And that is what we want to see. Excellent. I need to get some more of those larger ones. Here's one more. So what I'm doing, so what I am going to do now is I'm just taking these, instead of using it filled up, I'm just going to put a small layer at the bottom so that I can rest the transplant in there, and then I'm just going to backfill it. So again, just going to drop it in there, just like that. And then I'm just going to bring it over. Again, I appreciate everybody that is tuning in and showing me all the likes. Make sure you hit the follow button as well. Follow Grow Like Nature. I post daily. Follow me on Instagram, Grow Like Nature, and the number 1. Follow me here on TikTok, Grow Like Nature. On YouTube, Grow Like Nature. Facebook, Grow Like Nature. Nature. On YouTube, Grow Like Nature. Facebook, Grow Like Nature. I appreciate everybody's support. If you have put a question in the chat, please forgive me. I am not looking at it right now because I am busy working, but shoot me a DM if you have a question. You can email me, Spencer at growlikenature and the number 1.com. And boom, there we have it. Motherwort is in there. Boom. All right, so now we are going to do So this soil, I'm just going to drop this right back in there. And now we're going to move on down to the mugwort. And mugwort is also known as the dream weaver. Its medicinal uses: it helps produce or helps you develop lucid dreams, very vivid dreams. It also helps you develop lucid dreams, very vivid dreams. It also assists with flow and digestive aid. I'll be burned. So clearly, I've let this mugwort overgrow. So I am going to clip it about right there, right there, right there, and right there. I'm cutting the flowering buds off. So that way it won't send any energy to the flowers. It'll send energy to the stems to create more sprouts. And I'll have a bushier plant. So we're going to see what these roots look like. I'm thinking they're going to be the same as the motherwort. Look at those healthy roots. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop it in something a little larger than what I had planned on using. And that's cool. Just doing a little improvising here, y'all. 1, 2, and 3. So because these are quite shallow for this mugwort, they're already pretty much filling it up. I'm going to plant them into something a little larger, these, and just let them rock out. There we go. And we're going to fill this up like so. Boom. Shit. I didn't rip the pot. That's fine. Just put it in this one and double it up like so. Again, thank you to everyone that has shared, joined, liked. Again, if I missed your comment or question in my comments section, please forgive me. Shoot me a message in a DM or ask your question in one of my other posts. I promise I will respond and answer you. So we're going to drop that right in there like so. I'll drop. And you never want to pull your plants up by the stem like this unless you've already loosened the roots up. Like I already kind of wiggled them out of there with my spade. So that's why I did that. But you should try not to do that, or not even try not to, just don't do it. Because you could risk really messing up your plant by breaking the main stem. And once you break the main stem, yes, the plant can come back. Yes, it can still grow, but it's going to be stunted and it's going to be a little off looking. These plants will look totally different when I get ready to plant them in the spring. These are my babies right now. They will be teenagers, semi-adults. Well, not even semi-adults. They'll be teenagers. They won't be adults until they've actually produced some seeds and some offspring. All right. So today I have planted for you mugwort, motherwort, motherwort, chamomile, and ashwagandha. Ashwagandha.